Welcome to the Calculus, a collection of micro lectures, video lessons, and sample exercises. Let's compute the antiderivative of this given polynomial function. So here we are given with a function that is actually a trinomial form. So we have here the integral of 3 minus 2t plus t squared with respect to t. Okay, take note that it should be the same variable in order for us to really get its antiderivative, because if it's not, then basically we cannot proceed with the process. What we need to do here is, of course, apply first the sum and difference rule by distributing the integral sign to each of the term. You have 3 and the dt for all terms. You have your minus because the operation separating the first two terms is subtraction. So you have here 2t dt and plus the integral of t squared dt. Okay, again, this is according to the sum and difference rule. Next here is to apply the constant multiple rule, because we have here a constant together with the second term as well. So let's have here 3, the integral of dt, then minus, as we take out 2, the integral of t dt, and plus, of course, integral of t squared dt. Now this time, we can now use the other rules. Let's say the rule for power for this too. And of course, as mentioned, when we talk about the integral of dx would be equal to x, of course, plus c. By the way, as discussed previously, this c here is an arbitrary constant. And if we have 3 sets of integrals here, you might have c sub 1, c sub 2, and c sub 3. But as we discussed that in the previous video, you may want to review that as well. We can just simply write c later on at the end of the process, because we are just going to look at the sets of arbitrary constants as well. So what we could do here is this. We have 3. Since it's t, not x, so you have here 3t. So again, let's go away with writing c sub 1. We'll have c later on as a combination for all those arbitrary constants. Next, you have minus 2, and according to the power rule, okay, where n is not equal to -1, obviously that's 1 here and 2. So you were just going to have here x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1. So you have here t, 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. Finally, you have plus, you have t, 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1. And since we are done with integrating all the terms, so we are going to add here plus c to satisfy the existence of the set of all antiderivatives of the given function. Again, we might have here c sub 1, c sub 2, c sub 3, and even multiply this constant here, but all of them can just be summarized into one arbitrary constant c. So let's just leave them as they are. Now let's finalize this. You have 3t, and you have your minus 2t squared over 2. You have your plus t cubed over 3 plus c. And since we still have here factors, so what we have here is the final answer. You have 3t minus t squared plus 1/3, if you would like to, t cubed, and plus c. This is the antiderivative of the given polynomial function. If you're not yet convinced with this, you can of course derive this or find a derivative of this given function, and if it would return to this form here, then that means your answer is correct. Thank you very much for watching. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe now!